parents and elders did in those days up until now in organizations for erring staff members and the larger society as stipulated by the judiciary, the law courts and all of that, and the Constitution of Nigeria, the larger society deviance is still the norm. It then forces us to ask, are these punishments not harsh enough to bring about a change in these individuals? That someone was sentenced to 5 years imprisonment for committing a crime, and you expect the person to come back renewed. And that's why we don't have them called prisons anymore. We have them named correctional centers. So you did a crime, go to the correctional center so you will be corrected, so you know that you did wrong and you come out a better person. This same person is a repeat offender, ganga. Like, I went to jail for 5 years and I come out of jail in 2022. And by December 2022, I have committed a crime that is maybe the same as that which I was sentenced to jail for, or even bigger. And sometimes it's the same court that will try me. And the judge will bring down the glasses and be looking at you and say, wait. Were you not the same person I sentenced to jail 5 years ago for this crime? He say, yes, sir. And you are back here again. He say, yes, sir. Hey. Do harsher punishments deter crime and wrongdoing? If your answer is yes, you tell us exactly how. And if your answer is no, what then will deter crime? Deter someone from committing crime or from doing wrong? 070 0923 0923 070 0923 0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. Do well to join the conversation on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH is our Twitter handle, and our Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Like, share, but most importantly, like I will always say, drop your comments in the comment section. I see some of your WhatsApp messages as well. Someone says, Inisu, I need a storyteller. Oh well, we did try. Someone says it is describing little me and my mom. You need a year word. You are one of the reasons we are having this conversation. Grace from Rukwaku, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Thank you, Denise.
Welcome.
I don't think that harsher punishment actually deter anybody.
Okay.
I don't think so. In fact, it's something I'm doing a serious research on for my PhD about correction.
Okay.
And I think that if we're looking to deter anybody or somebody who has run afoul of the law, we need to start from the point of putting out information, educating people on what is wrong, catching them before they actually commit the crime. So waiting for correcting them after the crime has been committed may just be too late. And then for those ones who have already committed the crime and have been sent to correctional facilities, I think that what is done within the period that they find themselves in the correctional facility will determine whether they will be repeat offenders or not.
Okay.
Now, you send someone to a correctional facility and you haven't made adequate preparation for evaluation, for assessment, and then for rehabilitation. Do you understand?
Yeah.
A lot of reorientation about whatever it is that brought the person there, showing the person an alternative to crime through teaching the person skills, assuming it's somebody that stole, showing him that there are ways he can actually earn a living apart from stealing. And then enabling that person to be able to um, live that life free of crime. He comes out, if he didn't have a skill prior to then, he comes out with a skill, confident that with his hands he can actually earn a living. That will be better than you send somebody, lump them up in very tight and tiny cells, keep them for 2-3 years. They get to interact with people who have committed worse crimes than them. They learn more criminal skills while within the walls of the correctional center, and they come out worse than they went in. So the program of the correctional center, you know, the programs that they run there will determine whether the people who have been sent there will come out corrected or not. How active are those programs? Do they have labs? Do they have workshops? Do they have skills acquisition? Active ones, you know. Do they have different active religious institutions there? Do they have good health there? Do they have an enabling environment to actually learn these skills within those walls? Until all that is done, we cannot have people corrected. We'll just have people learning what skills and coming out more opinionated to society than they went in.
That they're watching. All right. Thank you so much, Grace from Rukwako. Thank you. And let's hear from Ida in Nkora. Ida, welcome.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Didi, if we don't learn from you, we won't learn again. No. Didi, when you're taking somebody to correctional center, maybe somebody killed person, at least you bring out a video, maybe a film, where they're killing, so that person will see that killing is not good. Then you try to use needle to choke that person. When the person shouts, "Hi," he paid you, but he did want another person. Is it that our correctional center, you don't go there to learn anything. You go there, you boss. Because you eat bad food. They don't even educate you. They will not like, just like you go to school, your teacher will start teaching you something. They don't teach here. But if you go to prison, you'll be well trained. Some are learning car, tailoring, all those things. So that when you come out, you know you're not going back to that crime, that you learned something. There you go. Some people are there for over 5 or 10 years. Some people are innocent, no teaching, nothing. You just keep people there. Then later bring them back home. When some don't know their house, some don't know their family, they will go back to the world and do the same thing again. So when they take them to correctional center to teach them something better, if it's handwork, so when they come out, they will be better to themselves. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ida from Ankara. Very shortly, we'll go on a commercial break. Like I said, we're live at Nigeria. Remember, you can also watch us live on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter at Nigeria Info PH and Facebook page Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and be a part of a conversation as well. And yes, I would like to encourage everyone to download the Nigeria Info mobile app. It's available on your App Store and your Google Play Store. And the Nigeria Info mobile app. So you go there and then you go to location, tap in Port Harcourt and listen and from every part of the world. All right, back to the conversation. We are talking harsher punishments as deterrence to crime and wrongdoing. And I said determining punishments that are appropriate enough to deter wrongdoing or crimes becomes quite a Herculean task, as even with the existence of setting spelled out punishments in homes, in organizations, and the larger society, deviance is still the norm. It then forces us to ask, do harsher punishments deter crime and wrongdoing? You work in an organization. You're expected to be at work 30 minutes to a time or a particular time, and you become a consistent latecomer. And there is a penalty. If you come late any day, you forfeit your salary for that day. Or if you come in late, you get a deduction. You know. And then some persons on one hand will say, I don't want to be deducted, though. I will come early. Or if I must come late, I will reach out to HR to explain, or my direct line manager or my direct boss, why I showed up late. And it's taking. Another staff member of that same organization, knowing fully well that this is the punishment, will still choose not to show up at work at all or come late. So there are two things. I come late, I'll be deducted. What's the essence? Let me just stay back at home. Let me know that I will not receive salary for that day. And then people do not show up at work because they know that if they come late, they'll be deducted. If they stay at home, the same thing. And we see that some of you, and you still find staff members who will not show up at work for 3 consecutive times. So the punishment initially was, you come late, you'll be deducted for that day. So a staff member says, what's the point coming to work and still be deducted? Let me stay back. And management realizes that, that punishment is not working. Let's put it like this. If you do not show up at work at all, you will lose the job. And there's still people that wouldn't show up at work for 3 consecutive times. So, did the harsher punishment stop them from doing that wrong? Because you not showing up at work would some way somehow disrupt the flow of work for that day, right? Especially if you do not have someone that can feeling for you. So why do we still do wrong? Why do we still commit crimes when it is clearly spelled out that this is the punishment? Is it the fact that we are too confident in the fact that we will not be caught? So whatever the punishment is, it can be there. As long as I will not be caught, let me shall continue doing wrong. As long as I will not be caught, let me shall continue doing crime. As long as I will not be caught. Is that the mentality we work with? Or is there something else? Or if punishments are not working or are not enough to deter crime, what then can deter crime? 070-0923-0923. 070-0923-0923. Once again, 070-0923-0923. And then WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809-030-6416. Once again, we're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Let's see. If you can't get through to us via the phone lines, do well to send a WhatsApp message. Nigeria Info, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Anthony is my name.
Anthony, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah. See, the only way to stop people from committing crime is when the society punish those who have committed crime, and at the same time stop granting people unnecessary amnesty, and also stop giving them a chieftaincy title and rolling out drum to celebrate people who you have seen and you heard that people have done one wrong or the other, because oftentimes those who have been patient with the society, they seem not to have gotten the best of the reward, whereas those who are government harassing people all over, after some time you see people celebrating them. When you stop celebrating those who have done wrong, then the society will be better for it.
Okay. Stop celebrating people who have... What are the people celebrating? You and I'm not among. The truth of the matter is that criminals can never change. The only thing is to imprison and isolate them from others. More importantly, starve them. Criminals don't change. I am Pascal Ugochukwu. We should starve criminals. They shouldn't eat. Really? Will that work? We'll see. Nigerian folk, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Yeah, Mr. Zion, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Go ahead.
After the Civil War, the Nigerian government applied a principle to deter people not to commit crime or even think about it by public execution. Some of those executions are even televised. But does it stop crime? No. It becomes worse. Recently in the history of Nigeria, a name that we used to hear far away in dictionaries and the rest was put to play. Amnesty. Killing of human beings is kidnapping. What do? We give them amnesty. And since then, Nigeria has never remained the same. In law, it was stated that man is deviant in nature. Let me be honest to you. Any crime committed, the only solution is execution.
Mr. Zion, isn't that too extreme and harsh?
Even the Bible said, any soul that sins shall die. I guess young lawyers should know this name now. Lord Denny is one of the most controversial lawyers, judges that you can never think of in the annals of history. In one of his judgments, should I go there? No, this is not a law class. Let me leave there. The truth is this. We as a people, we fail when we start to pamper crime. Start giving them names and categories. Crime itself. That criminals, they did not grow up in the right vitality. Either there is no father, no mother, or father, no mother, and the one that was available cannot vitalize that child to grow up in the real atmosphere. I think finally I will talk about the ordained, which I try to avoid in schools now. Until we get to that point to give every child growing up the right vitality to grow. Every child, one thing they want is to ask you questions about the universe. That's what makes them curious. In one of our conversations, I told you about how a child may be listening to radio and he wants to open the radio to know who is talking inside. This Didi, she inside this radio, let me see her face. Keep quiet, that's fine, I open the radio. No, Didi is not there. It's only transistors, magnets, and the rest. Either you spoil the radio or we couple it and leave it and walk away. So what do we do to these children? Is to satisfy their firstborn of curiosity. Put them in the right environment for them to grow. But for now, no amount of law, no amount of harsh punishment or whatever you will give to the children that they will not commit crime. Look at Donwani. The way Donwani ended, tell me, should there be things like kidnapping in River State? With all the laws that put surrounding kidnapping, some are so harsh that if they catch you, they will demolish all your property. They will. But gets to that point.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. 070 0923 0923 070 0923 0923 is the smart number and the only number you should call. When you call, you will get you will speak with a call screener first, and then the call screener will hand you over. I'll pass you on to me in the studio. So if you call and you don't hear my voice first, don't be scared. Just comply, drop your name and location, and then I will take your calls from the studio. WhatsApp number is 0809 030 6416. I'm on Facebook. So let me read some of your messages from those of you watching live on Facebook. Dubem Bright Chinedu says, some people after the punishment become more dangerous. Dangerous, singing bams, singing bams. That is the song. Dave Asula says, yes, to a large extent, but definitely not in totality. Some people are psychopaths. No matter what the punishment, they will still engage in such crimes. Can you believe they were advocating castration for rapists? And the man said there is nothing that can stop him raping young girls, that it brings joy to him. I wasn't in the position to call for his arrest, so he went free for that statement. It is what it is, DD. Dave from Port Harcourt. Interesting. Raf from Emoha, Urgia. Raf, please do well to call us back. I don't see why I'm seeing Peter Albi's messages here. We're not talking Peter Albi now, are we? No, we're not. Please keep all your messages in line with the current conversation on Nigeria Info. Do not commit the crime of deviating. I beg you, please. I'm going back to some other WhatsApp messages and Facebook messages as well. Just give me a few minutes to sieve through. Where was I? Okay. While I sort them out, I would like to speak to Raf from Emoha. Oh, we lost the call with Raf again. Raf, what's happening to your line? Is it from my end? Is it from yours? Tunde Oyedeji on Facebook says, it doesn't. Otherwise, death by hanging or firing squad would have reduced or ended armed robbery. So what does? If harsher punishments doesn't deter crime, right? What does? You do the crime, you do the time, we say. So for every criminal that is caught, let him face the law, we say. So if facing the law will not change them, if facing the law will not set an example. Okay, you remember then in secondary school when our principal will come to the assembly ground and tell us that if we find any of you doing this, we will use you as what? Is it scapegoats? We'll use you as scapegoats to teach others a lesson. Right? And you still find students jumping fence. Even after the principal said it on assembly ground. And then they catch one person. And then they say, we caught this one. And this boy will be expelled. And everybody shouting, hey! And the child or the student is expelled. Tomorrow morning, bam, bam, they'll still catch another person jumping fence. So what will stop wrongdoing and crime? Let's hear from Joe in Omok. Hi, Joe. Welcome to the sunny side. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Johnny Justice says, crime is like a human decision, either to serve God or to serve the devil. For the fact that people are still committing crime, it doesn't mean that harsh punishment doesn't curtail crime. It's just like God's punishment for sin doesn't stop people from committing sin. Maybe because we've come to the understanding that God is a merciful God. And maybe sometimes we believe that we may be granted pardon. Or like the other caller said, amnesty. Maybe, just maybe. So what will deter crime? What will deter wrongdoing is the big question. Kenneth, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome. Go ahead.
Didi, I want to take you back to the Jesus Christ days. There was a woman that committed fornication, and the punishment was to stone her to death.
I think it was adultery.
Yes, adultery.
Oh.
What happened was that Jesus Christ told us everybody that if you have not committed anything, cast the stone first on. And when you look around, everybody left. And now, as the woman, they are forgiven, sin no more. And I believe that woman repented. So harsh punishment has not solved any problem. The setting of the heart. If we can reach the heart with the truth about the matter, it goes deeper than punishment. So crime will always remain until the end of this system of things. But the Bible has helped people to make changes and live a better life.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kenneth. Alozia from Amuma, welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon to you, Alozia. Go ahead.
Didi, the reason why in this our society, why crimes are not being deterred is because the system will find ourselves. Fine. Jesus Christ taught us in the Holy Scripture, we should forgive. Like what the last caller said, a woman that committed adultery, the offense was to stone her to death. But Jesus said, don't stone her to death. If you know you've not committed this and this, come and stone her. Everybody drop their own stone. That is for Jesus Christ. For we human, in a society whereby you see people committing crime, they will leave this person today, another person will commit tomorrow, they will leave him. Now, my people say that any crime that you leave to cross over to the next year, it has become a norm. It has become more tradition. That is the condition we find ourselves in this country. You will see an elite will send somebody, to go and use gun. He knew very well that this person is a militant or is a cultist or is this one, to go and harass an innocent citizen. And at the end of the day, some people will see the person, they will arrest him, the same elite will go. DPO release him, they will release that person. Now you will see an annoyed, a provoked poor man. We say, since they have released this person because he has this person, I will take this law on my hands. And you see, so majority of them, they will kill people and they will run away. So I will blame us for especially those of us who are in the position to administer these justices. We are not doing it how it's supposed to be. Somebody will call and say, Oga is involved, leave him. It is only a common man in this country that justice is being served to them, but to the rich ones, they are not serving them justice. And that is the problem. So until we come to the conclusion that no matter how highly placed, no matter how you are in your society, once you commit a crime, you will be served the breakfast. So to apportion you on the kind of crime you have committed, then crime will reduce in our society. Thank you.
All right. So Alosia pointed out something very important. Upholding the law is usually a problem, especially as it concerns the elites, right? So if upholding the law is a problem, then it's a deterrent, or it doesn't help even with deterring. If I know that I have somebody that's highly placed, I say, call somebody, we want call. Say, make I call my brother. My brother na local government chairman. I say, I'm going to call him. If not, we go keep you here, oh. Okay. Brother, I dey police station, oh. What do you do? I go thief person goat. Say, who dey there? Give the phone to one of them there. Say, my guy want talk to you. I say, okay. And then the policeman say, you get luck. You for now you for day till the kingdom come. I say, come identify your things. Now your trouser be this, this one now your own, now your phone be this, now God now save you. We are come they go. Nonsense. Tomorrow again you go thief, I think. Nonsense, idiot, foolish, rubbish, stupid. Oh my God. Oh, I think I understand Alosia's point now. I understand. Someone says harsher punishment will not stop crime, it will only reduce it. The only thing that can stop crime is totality. In totality, is only for God to end this world. It is what it is. Day for Port Harcourt. Dave, I don't wait now. Calm down. So world is not world is not ending anytime soon. Calm down. So it says, as far as the devil is in existence, crime will never cease. Francis Okereke sent that in from Woji. Good afternoon, Tamte Solomon from Igboeche. I think to reduce crimes, because it can't be totally stopped, it should be traced to the roots. Most crimes committed are being sent, and it can be traced and then arrest the sender. Crimes will reduce. Wait, who is the sender and who is the sendee? I don't understand. Who is sending the crime, please? Let's understand something. Nigerian friend, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side. Turn off your radio set, please.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. My name is Marcel.
Marcel, welcome.
Yep. Okay, I think what you're talking about the way to reduce crime or eradicate it totally. Crime cannot be totally eradicated completely because for the father, somebody said for the father, the devil is still in a distance to the crime. So the only thing is when you give a severe punishment for a crime, it's actually going to reduce crime is going to end. Because some will tell you the society that we are, that's why crime is. Yes, I know this improves. There's a lot of job opportunity. The crime will reduce because even somewhere like the UK, that is well developed, there's still crime. People are still stealing. People are still burgling shops. So I think the punishment will only reduce the crime to a barest minimum, and it serves as a deterrent to others. So talking about completely eradicating it is not possible. People must commit crime. You see somebody that will be punished today, tomorrow another person will still commit the same crime. So the punishment will only reduce it. Thank you.
All right then. Thank you so much. It's sometimes really difficult to talk about punishments these days. But it's important to do so, to be honest. One problem in discussing punishment arises from the strong feelings and values associated with punishment that are based on thousands of years of traditions. Another problem arises from confusing two distinct concepts of punishment, the traditional concept and the more recent concept in behavioral psychology. There are some similarities between these two concepts, but the differences have significant implications for raising, teaching, and treating matters, especially when we are going to, deal with it from the root. Somebody talked about upbringing. So even how we try to deter wrongdoing from children, our children born to us. So it didn't start now. It started from when a child would do something bad, and the neighbor will hit the child, and the child will cry, and the mother is saying, "Why are you crying?" You say, "Oh, Auntie Choice beat me." I say, "Auntie Choice, why would she lay her hands on you? Where is she? Choice, I dey warn you now. As I tell born this pikin, no, they touch my pikin, no. Don't lay your hands on my child." Or a teacher disciplines a child in school for doing wrong, and the child goes back to the house and says, "Mommy, Daddy, teacher beats me. What did you do?" I touched Chuku the head. And he said, "Tomorrow morning, I'm following you to that school. She's a mad person. She will tell me what gave her the right to touch my child." And you see the mother, tomorrow morning, she's in school. Then she'll put her hands akimbo and she'll be bouncing up and down, waiting for the teacher. Teacher will call, she now hook teacher's shirt and say, "Why did you beat my child?" Say, "Your child need a year word." Your child obviously has coconut head. We told him, in this school, you do not do this. If you do this, you will be flogged. In this class, you do not make noise. If you make noise, we will use cane and show you how to keep quiet. And your child made noise. And we beat the child in accordance with the rules of the school. Say, "We'll beat my child what? For what?" Nobody should touch my child. In short, I want to see your headmaster, your headmistress, your principal, the proprietor, all the people that own this school. In short, I'm calling police. And then police, they are in the school premises. It didn't start today, really. So that child grows up and sees that I have my mother or father, who is my what? Mike Tyson or Kogan, Undertaker, always there to fight for me. Tyson Fury. What's the other guy's name again? What's that our brother's name that used to do wrestling? I can't remember. But they feel like they have someone to always fight for them. So even with the punishment comes the thank you, God bless you, Anthony Joshua. You're there in the spirit. So he doesn't stop it. So even with disciplining our own children, it's a problem. And then you talk about the larger society. We'll go on the final commercial break. When we come back, we will round off this conversation. Remember, it's to the sunny side on your number one station for Talk 90.3 Nigeria Info FM. Do stay tuned to us.